Hi, Aries. We're going to do your reading for December 2019. I actually just was halfway through one and it cut off. So I don't want to do a double video. And I believe that happened last time. So I'm just going to do it over. I'm not sure what happened though. But in the background, if you can hear it, this is my brother-in-law, Velion, from the Bay Area. You can Google him on YouTube. Much love. So the last reading was something talking about family. Something happened. Not sure what exactly. It was looking like something with juggling. Something was being juggled. It was a lot of air energy in that. A lot of, I don't know who did what did who. I don't know. But we're going to do it again. Just because of the fact so you guys can see what comes out. If the same thing don't come out, it don't. But let's see. So Aries, December 2019, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venuses. Please, Lord, give me any messages for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus for December 2019. Please allow me to see them clear. Thank you in advance. Okay. Let's see. So, what is the situation? So this was, okay, Nine of Winter. So, Nine of Winter is sleepless nights. Someone is stressed out. Someone is like, again, having sleepless nights. Focusing on the worst case scenario of what can happen or will happen. You're allowing worry to grow out of proportion to the problem. So this is you or someone else, and this is air energy. So that's Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. So, but regardless of that, this is what's the situation that's happening right now. So what is crossing this? The Prince of Summer. So romantic, captivating, dramatic. Is this? Yeah, this is like the Knight of Cups, probably. Falling in love suddenly, being swept off your feet, the need to stay grounded during a very emotional experience. So someone that you are probably dealing with. So you are worried and stressed out over some type of love. And you're trying to stay grounded during this time, but you're not. But, or did something happen which caused you to start stressing out and stuff because of some type of, flirtatious, dramatic, some type of love, something. We'll get to it. So what is the root of this situation, and why is this going on? The Three of Autumn. So Three of Autumn is in the Rider-Waite Tech. It is the Three of Pentacles, meaning you're working on you're working together with people. You're working together with people. Follow your passion when it comes to your career. Be the best at what you do. Being compensated for your creative talents. So is this something to do with work? Or is it something to do, are you stressed out because of work? But then you're romantic, like what you're trying to be romantic, some type of romantic partner. Like you're not able to balance this. Like you're not able to balance the romantic offer that you're trying to give because you're trying to focus on your work. You're someone else, or you are the other person, not sure. And what is in the recent past of this, the Four of Summer. So you were being distracted, failing to see the magical opportunity that, failing to see what was in front of you, basically. This is like the Four of Cups. So, but this part, like on this card, if you can see it, I don't know if you can see it because of the glare, but this woman is like in her head, like, just kind of daydreaming and looking out while this other fairy down here, this fairy baby, and it could be anyone, just like a love, because kids normally is love to do with that, but it's like kind of pleading out to it. So that is in the recent past. And like I said, the last reading was about juggling, trying to juggle work and, like, the Two of Pentacles is like juggling work and home. And that's what was crossing it this last reading that cut off. So failing to see the magical opportunity in front of you, taking someone or something for granted, discontentment with life. So that was in the recent past of this situation. So I'm thinking it's kind of going in the same route. So what is crowning the situation is the Two of Winter. And this is like trying to decide on what you need to do, what you want to do, what's best for you. But this indecision is holding you back from you moving forward. So you basically need to make the choice that's best for you. Yeah, so you're trying and you're feeling trapped between the intellectual and the emotional. So you're feeling some type of trap, and in the Rider, I don't see no water in this card, but in the Rider-Waite, is the woman blindfolded that's holding the two swords crossing her, but she's sitting in front of like a river or something like that, and but it's like indecision. So she's trying to make the best decision for her, but it's like all these emotions that's behind her. The water is emotions. And so trying to make the best decision about this, or someone is, it may not be you. You could be dealing with the air sign, or you have air in your chart, but you're trying to make the best decision for you without trying to please others, but also, you're probably thinking about others during this time, but I think the right choice. You know the right choice to make. You know what you should be doing and what you want to do, but the indecision is holding you back from it. Holding you back from what you need to do. And what is in the near future is the Five of Winter. This was actually in the last one too. So walking away from dishonest associations, realizing that what you thought you wanted isn't the best choice for your happiness, something that's not worth the effort. So it's like giving up. Like you're just like giving up. You or someone else is giving up and just going to walk away from this because it's like it's not worth the fight. It's not worth the, like this indecision, because it's going to keep you blocked from something. Or keep them blocked from something. This is not always about you, because down here, this is the Three of Autumn. So it's somebody else that was in this with you or trying to be there with you as well. But someone is giving up. Because it was like something that was, it was too much. It wasn't the best for you or the other person. Like they know that. They felt like something was, or you or someone else feel as if it was some type of dishonest, like it was or probably even, it was said walking away from dishonest associations. It may be with this work stuff, with this Three of Autumn, because that's what the problem is. That's what's going on. That was the root of it. It's the Three of Autumn. So take it where it goes. Because I'm really not sure, but something happened. Either you working with someone, you working, or work at work, but it was some type of something that happened. But someone is walking away from it because they're done with it. They're done with trying to being in this mental battle, trying to figure out if this is what I'm supposed to be doing. you know, and that again with that two of winter, that indecisiveness. Um, so what are you doing at this time internally? It's a 10 of autumn. So you're still trying to build. You're planning for something. You're planning for the future. You're taking steps to ensure the financial security of your children and other loved ones, making wise investments, planning for retirement, honoring family. The ten of Pentacles is like a solid foundation. That's like, it's in that card is Pentacles, so it's money. So you thinking about money, like, only again, this is also work, but it's a family in this card. It's a home. They got they got a couple of different, because this is in the garden fairy, so they have a couple of little tree houses up in here. But yeah, so you are still, you're trying to stay focused on that, on building that kind of financial security for your children, for your family, for other loved ones. Trying to make investments, and you're honoring family tradition. So that's what's on your mind, or that's what's on their mind. No, this is you. So this is on somebody's mind. This is something that's going on internally with someone, with you. Or are you doing this because what's in the background, they saying I was never taught to love myself. And so is this because you was doing this all for you? Is this what you're doing? Like, regardless of all what's going on, you're only thinking about yourself still. You know what I mean? Thanks, bro. And that's why this happened, because it's like you're only thinking about yourself with all of this. You're not thinking about everyone, even on this forest summer. This person is in La La Land, is, daydreaming, while this person down here is begging for some attention. So is that what's happening? Or even though this is happening, you're still going to be focused on trying to build this security, trying to build this foundation. Okay. What is people seeing the Aries doing? What what are they doing externally? And there's a lot of air on here too. Last reading, it was a lot of air, which is Aquarius, Libra, Geminis. So King of Winter. And this is someone who is knowledgeable, experienced, fair-minded, unemotional. So you just acting like you don't care. Nah. Get advice from someone professional and objective, public speaking, unemotional relationships. So you are trying to use your head over heart. That's what in the regular, it's like using your head over heart. And you're trying to stay fair-minded. You're being unemotional at this time. Like, you're not having any type of emotions. Even though all this is going on. Wow. Wow. Okay. I'm gonna do some clarifying cards, but let me hurry up because I don't want to have this video too long. And here go the juggling card again. So hopes or fears is juggling. Two of Autumn, Two of Pentacles, multitasking, trying to juggle work, family, fun, like, trying to juggling multiple priorities. So that is what your hopes or fears is. And what is the possible outcome around the situation for Aries is the Emperor. Using logic and structure to increase your success, get organized, a firm but compassionate leader. So you're gonna still stay grounded. You're gonna, you're gonna still, like you're not really worried about none of this that's going on. But so it's not too much emotion, not too much love. This two of winter that shows some type of emotion, some type of passion. But I'm wondering if this is more of a work, like a business, some type of business or something. Because a lot of this is working with people working on something, associations, building stability, financial security. Juggling prioritizing, trying to make sure you're making the right decision on things. But as people are being left out, though, people are being left out while you're doing all of this. And with this emperor energy, probably what you're seeing, or you getting someone that's speaking to you and talking about how they're feeling about what's going on. You're gonna take a look back because the emperor is, he's fair. He understands. And he knows how to balance things. He knows the importance of family. He knows the importance of being financially stable or secure. But he knows how to do all of that. He knows how to balance it all. So after all of this and you wake up, so at the bottom of the deck, is Prince of Spring, charming, self-confident, passionate, and restless. Immediate action, a challenge you can successfully manage a passionate relationship. So after probably you come to some type of clarity, once you make these decisions and try to get your head on straight, you're going to realize a couple of different things, and you're going to know what you should be doing, and you're going to know how to balance it. You're going to know what you need to do to keep home, work, like prioritize that juggling. You're going to know how to balance your life. Or someone's going to, work with you on, work with you on that and help you, because over here it says get advice from someone professional and objective. So maybe someone's going to come in, or someone, going to come and talk to you, or, you're going to go to someone and get some type of wise counsel. Because again, because the King of Winter is, uses head over heart. So you may seek out some other kind of counsel. Yeah. Okay. So please clarify this nine of winter, please, for Aries for the month of December. Please clarify the 9 of winter, please. Ace of Swords. So some clarity, some truth is supposed to come in about what it is that you need. You're going to get some type of raw truth, raw clarity, like, something that's going to make you understand what's going on. It's going to give you that push to do what you need to do. So you can get out of your head and having these sleepless nights trying to figure out and worrying about something. You're gonna get raw truth. Like, it's gonna be some communication about what needs to happen to make either this whatever work. Please clarify this Prince of Summer that's crossing the situation. So this is a wish fulfillment. This is a 9 of Cups. So this is some type of wish fulfillment. Or this can be a lot of partying and drinking. Are you partying and drinking with your Prince Charming? Something is going on here. But it's a wish fulfillment that's crossing it. But that's like, because with all this going on, it's something I'm missing. It's something, I'm missing something. Please clarify this Three of Autumn that's grounding this. What's the root of this situation? Please clarify. Please clarify this Three of Autumn for Aries. Juggling again. Juggling. This Two of Pentacles. The same, that's the hope or fear. This is juggling. You're multitasking. You're trying to multitask. You're trying, but you're not, it's not balanced. So it's not balanced. So you're not able to. So you're going to have to cut some things out. You may need to cut some things out so you can continue building. Or so, because this goes from the Three of Autumn to the Two. So when there was three, now there's only two. So what's going on here? You're just gonna, you're at the bottom of the deck is a Three of Swords. So that's a heartbreak. You're working and trying to balance and trying to juggle, but it's not being balanced. And it's like you're trying to do the work. Because you're following your passion with the this Three of Autumn to your career. You know, the best that what you can do, being compensated for your creative talents. But then there's Two of Pentacles that's you're juggling it. Like you're putting everything into this instead of balancing it out throughout your life. But it could be a good thing, but it looks like some people's going to be walking away while you're doing this. Or you're going to be, cutting things out that's not helping you with this, with trying to build this foundation. Can you please clarify the Four of Summer, please, in the recent past? The Seven of Pentacles. So this is, all of this is like, you're trying to get your coin. Or, this is manifestations. This is like planting your seeds. This is, but you're sitting there, maybe sitting at the office instead of going home. And so you're sitting there trying to wait and watch for this to grow and watch for this to prosper and watch for this, to build. But you're sitting there. And this is also someone who's just, not paying attention of what else is in front of her. But this is like a watching and waiting card. But you're not paying attention to nothing else. You're paying attention to and focus on just one thing. And that's not balancing. That's why a lot of these fears and a lot of this stuff is happening you're not being able to, someone is not being able to balance this work and home. And with this Page of Cups, this is some love, some passion that was trying, that wants to come out. It didn't come out, but it wants to come out, but you're focused on everything else. Which could be a good thing. That could be a good thing. Five of Cups is trying to come back out. That could be a good thing though, because you're being focused. Three of Pentacles trying to come back out. So you're definitely, you're on, you're trying to get your money. You're trying to build. You're trying to, trying to do something. But you're not paying attention to nothing that's around you. This is being lazy, basically resting on this equal give and take. Like you're not giving it back. Like you're resting. Like you're not worried about it. Like I'm not doing none of that. Like I'm focused on what I'm focused on. I'm resting when I'm at home. in this equal give and take. It's like it's not being, I can't think of the word. Y'all can probably, I can't think of the word, but you're not focusing on none of that. You're focused on something else. So the Two of Winter, please clarify this Two of Winter, please. The World. So this was in the last reading too. After making this decision, after doing whatever needs to get done, this chapter may be gone. It's it's gonna end, and so that's probably, or it's gonna begin. It's the World. So making some final decision, making this last decision, and that's what's crowning this. If something needs to be worked on, if you want to, continue on this, or if you just walk away from it because it's not working. It's gonna complete that cycle, and you're gonna be able to move on to the next adventure. Please clarify this Ten of Autumn, please, that the Aries is doing internally, subconsciously. Queen of Wands, creating, trying to create, passionately trying to create something. But you're doing it with the passion. So that's building, this Ten of Autumn, that's that complete house, the stability, all of that. You are passionately trying to work on this. You're trying to work on that. It's like determination. Like you are determined to get this, which is good, Please clarify this. Oh man. Please clarify the near future for Aries. Clarify this Five of Winter, please. Please clarify this Five of Winter. This is defeated energy. This is the Nine of Wands. So this is defeated. Like I fought the fight. Like I'm done. I'm still holding on to my wand. I'm still holding on to that last rod, but you still you still got that love. You still want to offer that love. You still got the love, but is it being offered somewhere else? Is it being offered to this new foundation? Is it being offered to something else? Because what's crossing all of this is a romantic. Like I said, this is like this is falling in love, suddenly being swept off your feet, the need to stay grounded during an emotional experience. So not sure. This is some wish fulfillment right here too that's crossing it. So is that what you want? Is that what's here that is not only this working and building follow solid foundation, but you got, anyway. Could you please clarify, because you kind of like letting this go with this Five of Winter, like this is somebody's walking away. You're walking away from something because you're feeling defeated, and you're like, you're trying to make a decision because it's something that was, you was working with someone on this, and you was juggling, and with this Page of Cups coming in, that's even clarifying that. Or that could be a creative new beginning. Creative new beginning. I don't know. You tell me. This is confusing. Because I see a lot of work here, a lot of clarity, a lot of things, a lot of, something, but something wasn't right. Can you please clarify this King of Winter? What? Three of Swords. So this is a, broken heart. Painful separation. So yeah, somebody is separating. Somebody is separating. Someone is, that's where that defeated energy, that's what all that, because someone is separating. Someone is leaving this situation to do something different. But that indecision, because of this family structure, you in this, in this kind of like indecision, like what should I do? I'm not sure. Should I just leave this and start somewhere else? But But that's, you're someone is making a head over heart decision, and it's a lot of air in here. So either you have air in your chart, or you're dealing with somebody with air in their chart and they're hurt, or you're hurt about the situation. But it needs some healing. But you guys, as the world came out, so it's pretty much nothing else but finish growing, finish building your, growing your business. If this is what it was, whatever businesses in that you was putting your time in, or they was putting their time in instead of putting it in with you, or vice versa. Please clarify this Two of Autumn for hopes or fears. The Lovers. So you're juggling with the Lovers. That's another, no, that's, or that can be a decision card, or this is protected. So please clarify that. The Lovers. Again, a Three of Pentacles. So that's, again, working with your lover with the Two of Autumn. I don't want this to cut out. Please clarify this Emperor, the Emperor, and the possible outcome. Please like, comment, and subscribe if this resonated or you understand any of it. Just let me know. I don't know. Dropping your burdens. So when you're coming into this Emperor energy and you're becoming this leader and you're doing this, and you're dropping your burdens with all of this, like, because what you're doing, you've been carrying your burdens because you're trying to hold on to something that is done. Because that world is there. That cycle was complete. Because especially with somebody walking away and these, feeling defeated, heartbreak. But you have on your mind, you have the Ten of Pentacles, you have the Queen of Wands. But is that what you was building for yourself? Because everywhere else is like you only, you're in this by yourself. But you have a little love that you give in here and there. But it's like you want to drop that. Yeah, the Seven of Cups. So you have all these fantasies, all this stuff that's going on, and you're trying to create all these different things. But if you don't know how to prioritize right and get this together. I don't know, because this is like your thoughts, your imagination, like you're thinking about all what you want, all your desires,